Hey guys, it's your girl Glitter Smokes, and we are back with another review. Today, we are going to be looking at a strain from the one and only J Grows 420. And before I forget, I want to give a special shout out to J Grows because he actually sent over for the free ski his live resin, the Zope. And it kind of threw me off because I was like, did I order this? And at first I was like, well, maybe I ordered it and I just didn't remember. But I went and looked at my invoice and it wasn't on there. So I did want to thank him for sending this out because, listen, I've never had Zope in the concentrate form. And I mean, who else is to try first than J Grows, right? But we're not going to be reviewing this today. I just wanted to give him a special thank you for sending this out to me. You guys will probably see a story of this. I don't know if I'm going to do a review, but I'll definitely put images just so you can see how beautiful the concentrate is. But today, we are actually going to be talking about one of his flowers. Now, last drop, he dropped some smalls. The strain that we are going to be looking at is NY Glue. And this was the sticker that was on the bag that it came in. His flower does come in Terplot bags. For anybody who wants to know, I just always end up putting my flower in a jar. Now, believe it or not, I was able to get this ½ ounce of smalls for $25. Now that is before my discount. Don't forget you can save 10% by using my code Glitter Smokes. With that, I think it dropped it down to $22.50, I want to say. Somewhere along there. But still, these are light assist. Amazing. This is like, I want to say maybe like the third or fourth time I've had smalls from him. He, sporadically will throw them up on the site. But when I saw the price, come on, $25 for ½ an ounce? Get the fuck out of here. Like, there's no way that I wasn't going to pick this up. But look, let me go ahead and get into the information, and then we can get into the fun part. Now, NY Glue is considered to be an indica dominant strain. They have it as a 60-40 split. So with me, when I see 60-40, a lot of times I feel like, okay, that might actually be something that either I can smoke on all day or it can knock me out. It's you don't know until you try it, right? But the parent genetics for NY Glue are chocolate diesel and sour diesel. Now, I haven't had a THCA version of chocolate diesel. Now, back in the day, chocolate was the thing. Everybody wanted chocolate, 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 chocolate. So when I saw that it was one of the crosses, I had to pick it up. I mean, for old time's sakes, if nothing else. The effects that they're saying that we should experience from NY Glue is it's supposed to be a really great body high, euphoric, relaxing, and sleepy. Some of the possible medicinal benefits would include assistance with chronic pain, depression, insomnia, and muscle spasms. It's been rainy the last couple of days, and that always makes me very achy. Woke up this morning and was very achy. Actually sitting here, I'm actually hurting, but it's okay because we're about to medicate ourselves. So the fact that this could possibly help me with chronic pain and the muscle spasms, more of the muscle spasms than anything. I'm really excited to see how this is going to react with my current state that I'm in. I'm already in a really good mood, so I don't really so much need this as a mood booster, but definitely need it for the muscle spasm aspect. But the flavors and aromas that they're saying that we should pick up are notes of chemical, chocolate, diesel, pine, earthy, sour, and woodsy. Lastly, it's going to be the terp profile. Now, the dominant terp found in NY Glue is the one and only carafilene. Then we have myrcene, and lastly, we have limonene. Inside. Now, if you are someone who dry herb vapes, like myself, the suggested vaping temperature for caryophyllene dominant strains is 320 degrees Fahrenheit. And I have really been trying the flower on the suggested temperatures, and sometimes you definitely can tell. And sometimes I feel like you just need to base the temperature off of your preference. Me, with my ball vape, with my mini nail, I'm starting to enjoy 300 for flavor. It still gives me a good amount of smoke. I'm able to pick up a lot of those flavors without it being kind of overwhelmed. It seems like 320, when I do put it on 320 for caryophyllene, it's almost like all I'm getting is those spicy notes, and that's not what I want. So I would definitely recommend kind of playing around and getting the temperature that is best for you. I'm talking a lot. Look, let's go ahead and open up this jar and see what notes we're picking up. I immediately get chocolate, diesel, pine, and earthy. I'm getting a slight bit of chemical, but it's not really bad, which is great because, I mean, and I'm getting the sourness as well, which I think I already said. The woodsiness is there, but it's very light. But I mean, wow, it's giving everything it's supposed to give. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super excited to try these to try this flower out and see exactly what type of effects it's gonna give me. So look, you guys already know what time it is. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some images. And then when you see me again, we're gonna be starting our set. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. So let me tell you a little bit about the bud. I really think these were more like what you would call ugly buds, because like there were some big chunks in there. They weren't all smalls. The bud itself was beautiful, very sparkly. I mean, it had trichomes all over it. The color, as you can see, it was a really dark emerald green. You could see those orange pistils, and it had a nice tackiness to it. On the breakdown, it wasn't bad at all. Like I said, those smells really just ignited. My whole room was just lit up. But I did start off on the first level, since 320 is the suggested vaping temperature for caryophyllene dominant strains. But you guys know I'm going to end up bumping it up to the second notch. So cheers, you guys. Now look, I did go ahead and put it up to the second one. I am getting a really nice light. It's almost like pine, chocolate, and a little bit of the earthiness. I don't even really want to say earthy. I feel like it's more of like just that woodsy, kind of like natural. I mean, when I say earthy, I don't mean dirt. Because like when I think of earthy, I'm thinking, okay, it tastes like dirt. No, it tastes like you get a light hint of chocolate. You get that pine. It's a nice kind of sweet taste to it. I'm not getting the chemical or the sour yet, but I feel like I'm going to get those on the higher temperatures. So I've bumped it up to the second notch. Let's see what notes we're picking up with it. There's the Diesel. Man, it reminds me of chocolate back in the day. It really does now. I haven't had my expertise try it yet, so once I let them try it out, I'll be able to know. But as far as my taste buds go and what I remember, it's definitely fulfilling that chocolate nostalgia that I was looking for from back in the day. And I realized there was chocolate Thai and then there was chocolate Diesel. That's what I get for talking with smoke in my mouth. But with me coughing, I am just shocked at how that chocolate is hitting. And it's like a rich chocolate. Wow. She's gone out. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and pause this. I'm gonna grab, I rolled up a joint because I wanted to try out the toker again. And I really just wanted, like I said, this is about nostalgia. This is about how it was back in my heydays. We used to smoke blunts. I don't have a blunt on me. And I wouldn't go run to the store to go buy one. So we're gonna use what we have. I rolled up a joint. Let me grab it and I'll be right back. Hey you guys, so I went on and got it lit up because, you know, I struggle. But, well, let's just go ahead and see what this is tasting like. Okay, I am getting that sourness. I'm getting a little bit of the earthy as well. But on that first draw, I did get flavors of that chocolate as well. I figured with combustion, I'd get the woody and the sour. I figured that's what was gonna happen. When I tell you that this thing makes smoking joints so much smoother, I mean, this toker, let me not say thing. This toker from Dank Geek, I won this in a giveaway and I'm really happy I did because I would have never purchased anything like this. And this is actually making this a lot more enjoyable. Look at that beautiful fucking ash on that. And you can kind of see it's getting glassy. It's not quite a full. Not me trying to talk with something in my mouth, but I see a slight resin ring trying to build, but I know you guys aren't going to be able to see it that well, but cheers again. You got it all inside of you. Feel it to be true. And when you dance, I'm in the group. That ash is so beautiful. Like I said, right now I am just really getting like sour, woodsy taste, a little bit of earthy, but honestly, it's just the sour. The sour and the woodsy, I can't even say pine because that sourness is really kind of overpowering it. But again, it's still enjoyable, very enjoyable. Like, and I'm gonna say the toker helped with that. I am. But look, let me go ahead and get this down a little bit more, and then I'll be right back. And I think I'm gonna give you my final thoughts. I'm not quite sure yet. I might let it sit in a little bit, but I'll be back. I just want to show you guys. Maybe if I bring you in the light, it'll show up better. Look at that ash. And that was $25 for a half. Look at the ash on that. Come on now. If you haven't tried Jake Rose 420 by now, I don't really know what you're waiting for. The prices can't be beat. And you save another 10% if you use my code or any of your other favorite creators that have an affiliate code with them. I mean, come on. And if you're new to the toker, it's kind of like the Moose Lab. See, it's getting that extra, you know, nastiness that you don't want in your lungs. I love it. I absolutely love it, but I am gonna let the effects kick in and then I'll be back and I'll give you guys my final thoughts. So Oh man, the ash dropped. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Hey, you guys. So, excuse me. So we're back, and I'm going to give you my final thoughts on the NY Glue from J. Grows 420. Listen, this really took me where I wanted to be. I feel wonderful. Now, to let you know how much I consumed, I did do another session on my Brink, and I did it at the level 2 the entire time because I really wanted to see what the flavor profile would be, because you guys know the second level is that's my level of choice, right? So it started out giving this really nice, it was spicy, but more like a warm, a Mexican hot cocoa. You know how they put like cinnamon in there? That's the flavor profile I was getting. It was a real kind of warm, not quite cinnamon type of spice, maybe, but not big red cinnamon. I feel like you guys know what I'm trying to say. The body high in this is amazing. I feel super euphoric, very relaxing. If you're sensitive to THCA, this will probably knock you out. I don't feel super sleepy. Like, this is something that I could shake it off, but I definitely wouldn't in normal situations where if I had something important to do, I would not start my day off with this. But if you're looking for a really great body high, if you're needing that type of relaxation, yes, you're gonna love it. I would say maybe do like less than what I ingested, but I mean, you know what your body does. For me, if I would have just left it at the one session and that small joint that I smoked, I would have been good. Even now, I could do something important, but I don't want to. You know, like my all wouldn't be in it. This is more or less perfect for what today is. Today is a lazy Sunday for me. So I have like one load that I need to fold and put the clothes away, and I just need to do some vacuuming. So this is perfect for that. Vacuuming is really hard on my back. Vacuuming is tough on my back, but it has to be done. So something like this is going to make it where I can vacuum my home, and I'm not going to be in as much pain as I normally would be. So definitely would recommend this if you have moderate pain. I am going to put my 5 pain points at the end of the reviews. I'm definitely trying to remember to do that since it is new. Sometimes I forget, so bear with me. I'm going to add that on the end just so that you guys can have it as a reference, because I do hear you guys and I see where that is helpful for some of you, and I love that. But with me saying that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. Overall, I enjoyed this NY Glue. Like I said, I don't believe he has any more available. I could be wrong, but he did do a major flower drop this go round. This one, I did have to sit out, but that's okay. Because, listen, these smalls, oh my God, I'm going to enjoy smoking the rest of this. I don't know if he has it available. If he does, great, pick it up. If he doesn't, yay for you guys that got it. But I'm gonna go ahead and head on out. I hope you guys took some time out of your day to do what? And if you're new here, it's to pour into your cup. And if you haven't done it, that's okay. This is just my gentle reminder for you to do so. This is your girl Glitter Smokes. Don't forget you can save 10% by using my code Glitter Smokes at JGrows 420, that is. And again, I just want to thank him for sending out this live resin. This is the Zope, and I remember this was used with top tier flowers. So really excited to do this review for you guys. That's enough talking. I'm going to enjoy my tea. You guys have a great one.